our resident mad doctor.
Hello again, fellow creeps and creepettes and lovers of Halloween masks. It's time once again for Creepy Cheapies with Dr. Lady. I'm Algernon Blackwood, and today's mask is a classic that doesn't get as much recognition as it probably should. It started out way back around 1990 when it was sculpted by a very talented artist who's no longer with us, the late great Ray Hikus. Now Ray sculpted this way back in the day. It's his own design, his own original character. It was originally sold through his private business, which was called American Mask and Novelty, and it's been since then continued over the years by Mask Illusions. Now the Mask Illusions line was eventually sold to Rubies. So now Rubies is making the same mask. Over the years, it's been around forever. There have been a bazillion copies of this one. It's called Rattler. Why? Because it's sort of a snake man. It's like a part snake. And it's got this nice snaky texture. Now you might be thinking, oh, it's probably too cheap and scroungy. And no, it's actually pretty nice, even though it's mass-produced by Ruby's Mask Illusions line. I don't want you to think, oh, only the original one would be worth having, and he's probably got one there that the original artist made. No, this is a mass-produced, straight out of the box from Ruby's, part of the Mask Illusions line. It's Rattler, and the paint is pretty good. Okay, the paint is very detailed. He's got these shiny, spooky eyes you see out of slits in the eye centers. You get a little ventilation. Let's see where. Here, above the tongue. That's where it is, yes. And he's a pretty cool monster. In fact, oddly enough, I went to a number of haunted houses at Halloween in 2018, and I was disappointed to see most of them were populated by what looked like teenagers with dirty faces, because they're just people who just smudge some makeup on and then they think they're Laurence Olivier, you know? And I thought, these haunted houses need some masks, because these just look like young people with smudgy, pudgy faces going on. But one of the monsters that was there, an honest-to-goodness monster, was good old Rattler, showed up to scare people at a haunted house that was otherwise populated mostly by people with not very good makeup jobs. So, see, he's still scaring people after all these years. Good old Rattler. He kind of has the trademark look of Ray's sculptures. I could almost guess, just from the general structure of the face, that he was a Ray Hikus. Now here's the other interesting thing about this character. Again, Rattler has been around for many years and is in a lot of mask collections and has seen a lot of haunted house and Halloween use over the years. But about, I think it was about 2014, I believe, they came out with an alternate version which nobody seems to be aware of. It's this one called Death Bite. That's right, today's amazing bonus mask here on Creepy Cheapies is Death Bite. For whatever reasons, this one seems to be extremely scarce. They only put it in one brochure, and nobody seems to have one. It's the same mask as Rattler, the classic Rattler, but with a different paint job. As you can see, Death Bite has black teeth, which is really weird and unique. He has glossy, sort of pearlescent, metallic blue eyes with some red around them, and obviously he's green instead of tan like his brother Rattler. So which one do you get just depends on your individual preference in monsters. I think they're both good. They both look scary, they both look fun, they're both dramatic, and Mask Illusions has done a very nice job of bringing them to us all these many years and still in production. Although I don't know if the Death Bite green version is still in production, because there's not much information on it. But either one, pretty cool and probably worthy of your collection. And by the way, if you hate those black teeth, if those are spoiling it for you, you could always paint them white. I think leave it black, because then you've got this more unique thing, because it's the only mask with black teeth that you're likely to see this afternoon. And it sticks with the original vision from whoever at the studio where they make Mask Illusions masks came up with this color scheme. It's true to that, so I like that. But I get it if you want, if you're in like a low light situation, or you're in a haunted house or something and you want people to be able to see the teeth really obviously, you might want white teeth or lighter teeth, so you could do that. I get it. But either way, nice mask, courtesy of of Ray Hikus, and then later years Mask Illusions and Ruby's costumes. And what do you think? Could I start a new series of Three Stooges short subjects with these two guys?